Happy October. Cannot believe we are in October already. So I wanted to come to you. First of all, I am Diamond Brand Ambassador April Ann, and I have some thoughts today. And I want to be a bit vulnerable with y'all because I really think you look at diamonds and emeralds and sapphires, and you see us as these special people that have pixie dust sprinkled all over us. And you think that just our lives are beautiful and perfect and flawless, and we have this beautiful work to family life balance, and we just have got it all figured out. And the truth of the matter is, we don't. And that is why we are often in the trenches with y'all. We have the hills, we have the valleys. And I will say is when you're in the valley, and you've heard this time and time again, that is when the most beautiful fruit is produced if what? If you don't quit and if you stay the course. And so the reason why I'm sharing this today with y'all is after convention, so that was in June, I came back and I took a course to learn a new skill set, to refine a skill set, to make sure I was relevant to what is currently working in our industry. And then I implemented some of those new strategies and techniques and skills. And then I had to give it time. And while I was giving it time, I was being very consistent with my IPA. I was being very consistent with my social media, very consistent with my interactions and engagement and connections. You get the picture, consistency, right? But I'm telling you, I was not seeing the results on paper. And that is hard for me. Like, if I know over here how much heavy lifting I'm doing and the consistency is occurring and I'm doing the hard work and I'm seeing the numbers that I'm putting in and the time, but my virtual office isn't showing it, or my lovely planner where I'm tracking everything isn't showing it, that is so hard. And it's so easy at that point to say it's not working, abort mission, go try something else, go learn a different skill set, and then go implement it, right? And then again, it's like this cycle of not giving it enough time. So when they say 90 days, guess what just happened? I just saw some results. So it was June, end of June, July, August, September. So that's about 90 days. And I just started to see some results. But I'm telling you, I toyed around with the idea end of last month when I looked at my planner and I did not hit my goals, my personal goals. I did not hit my team goals. And I was about to say, you know what? Abort mission. Let's go learn a new skill set. Let's try something different. But I didn't. I decided, no, like what I learned works for others. And so I know it will work for me. I just have to give it a little bit more time. And so that's what I did. And I'm telling you guys, last week I had so many results coming in. It was just incredible. First of all, glory goes to God. If you're not currently praying for your business on a daily basis, why not? The other thing that God has really been working hard on me, in me, is my boundaries with my family and my phone and time that I'm not supposed to be working versus time I am supposed to be working. Like just really making sure when I'm working, I'm focused, I'm doing the right activities. And then when I'm supposed to be with my family, I'm focused on them and I'm unplugged and I'm peaceful and I'm trusting God that He's going to bring me the people that I can help as I am doing the hard work, right? As I'm doing the heavy lifting and being consistent. So I'm telling you, even as diamonds and other jewels, and you'll talk to other people, it's true. We're in the valley sometimes too. Sometimes we look at our job and we're like, gosh, this is harder than I thought it would be. Or sometimes we get lots of nasty messages. Again, this was me a couple weeks ago. I was just like, okay, like the spiritual warfare can stop now. But a lot of times that happens, right? The spiritual warfare picks up as you're headed in the right direction. And so I just continued to pray through it, continued to cast the seeds, really work on my mindset, dig in with different podcasts, and personal growth and all those things, and then keep doing the work consistently and give it at least 90 days, if not more, before you look and see, is it actually working? But then track your progress on the way. Okay. So hopefully this all makes sense. I know there's a lot going on, but I just wanted to let you know what you're doing is not broken. The results that you're not yet seeing, they will come. If you are doing the heavy lifting and you're being consistent and you're doing the right activities over and over, your fruit will be produced. It just takes time. And so just know, all of us go through seasons, we go through ups and downs, and our business is completely normal. And what I want to remind you of is don't quit. Stay the course. It is so worth it, 100%. In fact, I was chatting with a friend this morning and she said, remind me why you're doing this again. And I said, you know what? I love the flexibility. I love being in control of my day. I love choosing when I get to work. I love not having to take PTO anymore. I love not having to speak to a boss or have a boss over me, right? Hanging over my head, literally. And so remind yourself of why you're here. What is your vision? And then embrace it every single day. And remember, we were given a gift. We're given a gift to help sow these beautiful seeds that with consistency, time, not just checking the box or just, all of the random mass messages, copy and paste, like this takes consistency, intentionality, being focused, but remind yourself of why it's going to be worth it. And also, my husband had to remind me of this last week, but remind yourself of what your definition of success is. It's not when you hit Jewel. It's not when you get 3 joins. It's not when you earn that cruise. It's not fill in the blank, right? Remind yourself of what success actually means to you. And for me, it's all about the people, right? It's impact, it's significance, it's creating the ripple effect. And so just keep your mind, because our mindset is 80% of what we do, but keep it to the positive, right? We want to have a growth-based mindset, not a fixed mindset. And so a lot of this falls back on us, right? Because our names are on our paychecks. And so when you're noticing a downward trend in your business, because you will, it is normal. You have 1 of 2 choices, actually 3. 1, continue to let it spiral backwards and don't take ownership for it. 2, you could completely quit altogether and say it just didn't work for me, or I actually wanted to go back to my job, whether or not that's true, or we actually don't need the extra income, right? Or 3, you can be honest with yourself and say, this sucks, but this can be normal, and I'm willing to take full ownership of this. And here we go. What can I do about this? What can I change so that I can produce fruit and I can see forward motion in my business, right? Creating momentum. So I hope this helps. Just know you're not alone in this. You can do this. God handpicked you to be part of Plexus, and it is a beautiful process. There's a lot of refinement, even when you're in the valleys, but it is 100% worth it. So that is all I have to say. I hope this is helpful, and pass it on if you did find this to be helpful.